So around that time, I was like really focused on myself, but at the same time, I wasn't. I was focused more on my physical self and
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
But do I make sense? As in,
Yeah. Go ahead.
But what I mean by don't is because like you could take care of yourself physically and like you could be having your shit together like at school or whatever. But like there's also another part of you which is relationships, and you have to put boundaries with people, you know? So I met him through a friend, and I was basically the one that fucking threw my shot because he was my guy best friend.
Because you felt like he was really attractive, right?
Yeah, so I was like, I told my guy friend, like, damn, who's that? But, like, I didn't think he was gonna, like, tell me, like, oh, yeah, come meet him type of shit.
Okay.
It was just, like, I trust him. So for me, it was like, you know, I'm like, damn, who's that? And then one day out of nowhere, he comes with ice cream, and I meet him, like, they're outside my house. And I'm like, oh, shit.
That's all it took was some ice cream?
No, it wasn't that. It was just that he's hot and, like, he's there. And it's just random, and I didn't. He's the ice cream, I guess.
Okay.
And, like, you know. And it was, and then, then after that, we just exchanged numbers, and then we started to date, whatever the fuck that was.
Okay.
And then he was just not
so like when did you realize that, like, man, like, okay, the attractiveness, his physical appearance and the way he's acting is making him like unattractive, like I don't like this.
Because the first month everything was like very smooth and butterflies and all this shit, and I'm like, oh my god,
honeymoon stage.
And like he's like, honeymoon stage, whatever. And then after, like, he wasn't as consistent as he was, and he would say, let's do this and that, and then that wouldn't happen. And then it's just a bunch of red flags that is screaming, get away, but I still wanted to hang out and be there. And then that's not a way.
So what was the final straw that made it just like, all right?
You ain't that hot.
I found out he had a girlfriend.
So wait a minute, you said that you guys were dating. So
but he actually was dating because he was. Fuck, I'm really burning myself out. He was going to school up north.
Okay.
So he would come here because he had his family and stuff.
So he had a girl in each location.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. So real quick, how can a woman determine whether she's the side or the main?
How can a woman determine that?
Like you said, I'm dating this guy. This guy's my boyfriend. And you find out he has another girlfriend. Like, who's the main and who's the side?
Because I did my investigation and they were dating for a long time.
Oh, so whoever has them first is the main?
I guess I respect the time because.
Okay, so time got to be.
You know, like.
Whoever's newer to it.
So whoever's the new one is the side.
I respect the time. Yeah, well, you know, I kind of, you know, it's just.
Yeah.
If they met before and they're talking, obviously, like I don't know. That's how I see it, but yeah.
I feel like there's some men, if they have the means financially, they're good at talking, they could do it for a very long time.
So you
probably
think,
without even getting
but if most men can come up with that type of like status and having build themselves up and stuff like that, would most men take that option to juggle women?
I feel like a real mature man wouldn't. But at the same time, I feel like there's mature men that they don't like to be just with one person.
That's what I ask you. Like, why'd you use the word mature that has to do with like, I use the same gas pump, eat the same food, I do the same shit every day? Cause
that's just a routine. You know, that's just.
So wouldn't you say having one person is the routine?
No, because you create a million things with one person. So would that make it a routine?
Yeah. You always went to traveled to the same places and went to different places.
Well, I guess, yeah. I guess some people like the routine.
But you're saying it's mature to run a routine.